Hello everybody, it's Vegetarian here, and instead of doing some Terraria, today we're gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna do a Sonic tier list. Why? Because I felt like it. That's the honest reason. I just felt like doing a Sonic tier list. I'm watching some tier list videos recently, and I was like, hey, I want to do one again. Especially since my last Sonic tier list was like the third most viewed video on my channel. So we're doing another one. Instead of Sonic games, we're going to be doing Sonic characters. Some of the strongest points in the Sonic franchise, in my opinion. Alright, so we're going to go over the tiers real quick. D tier is just, you're a bad character. If I'm putting you in D tier, you're a bad character. C tier is if you're just okay. And I'll put characters who I don't know that much about. Like if they, like this, I don't even remember his name. But he was in, I think, one of the Sonic shows. And I didn't watch the older shows, so I don't know anything about him, so I'm putting him in C tier. But we're just going to save that for when we get to him. B tier is if you're a pretty good character. You know, you're not like top tier, but you're okay. You're a pretty good character. A tier is if you're a really good character. Like you're just so good, there's just something holding you back. Which will be, unfortunately, some of these characters in the more modern games. And then S tier is if you're top of the tier. You're best of the best. That's how S tier goes. So we're going to start off with Classic Amy. Since Modern Amy is right next to her, we only really have Sonic CD and then the Sonic Mania Plus shorts. I think she was only in one. She was in the Christmas one. We only have that to go off of for her. So, since there's not really much to go off of, we're going to put her in C tier. But Amy Rose. Okay, now, the thing with Amy is that in Sonic Adventure, she got some good characterization, going from just shopping in Station Square in the beginning of the game to actually you get to fight Zero, the robot that's chasing her, which I thought that was pretty cool. Sonic Adventure 2, she didn't really do anything. Like, she freed Sonic from jail, but that was about it. Sonic Heroes, I thought she was alright. You know, Cream needs to get Choclo back, Big needs to get Froggy back. Amy unified them together, and her own goal was to get Sonic, of course it was. So she was alright in Heroes. 06. We don't like to talk about 06. She was alright in Unleashed. Overall, I'm probably gonna put Amy in B tier. I do like her characterization in the IDW comics though. But I'm just going to leave her in B tier. I might move around. Nothing is final until I say it's final. Alright, we're just going to get this out of the way. Bark, Bean, and where's Fang? There he is. We're going to put them all in C tier. Except Fang. We're going to put him in B tier. They were in Sonic the Fighters. I know that. Fang wasn't he in Sonic Drift 2? I don't really... Like, I haven't played any games that these guys were in. I didn't play Sonic the Fighters. I know they're in the I think they're in the comics. But I like Fang the best. We're gonna put him in B. Alright, Big the Cat. I know everybody's gonna put him in D tier, but I'm not going to. Now, the main reason Big is hated is because in Adventure 1, all the fishing. But maybe it's just because I've played Adventure 1 so many times that I've just gotten used to the fishing and it's not really a problem for me anymore. Even when I was a kid, it wasn't really a problem. So, because everybody hates on him and I don't hate him, we're going to put him in B tier. Alright, next up we have Blaze. In Sonic Rush, she was really cool. In Sonic 06, she didn't really do anything. She was pretty inoffensive until the end of 06 when she sacrificed herself. But... she's a really good character, so we're putting her in A tier. Bring back Chow, S tier. Thank you for watching my Sonic tier list. I don't know if this is cheese or just the normal Chow. I'm assuming it's just the normal Chow. So, I like the Chow Garden. So we're going to put the Chow in B tier because he's so cute. Alright, next up is Chaos. Now Chaos, I love Chaos's origin. How he was just a mutated Chow and became the guardian of the Master Emeralds and wiped out all the Echidna tribe. I really liked him in Adventure 1, so we're going to put Chaos also in the B tier. I don't like him like this much, but I like him enough to put him here. Alright, next up we have Charmy. And Charmy, I don't know, everyone says he's annoying. Whoops. Everybody says he's annoying, but I don't think he's that annoying. So we're going to put him in C tier. All the Chaotix, like, the Chaotix, they're definitely gonna be, like, up here, somewhere around here, but for now we're just gonna put Charmy in C, because he's probably my least favorite member of the Chaotix. Alright, next up we have Chip, Chip is an A tier. All day, every day. You can fight me on that. Chip is an A tier character. He is great. Did you see his interactions with Sonic and Unleashed? He was amazing. Chip was one of Sonic's best companions, besides, you know, Tails, Sonic's literal best friend. And I just feel like the lore with Chip, the whole dark Gaia, light Gaia thing, I know it doesn't really come back, like, in any other games. It just stays in Unleashed. But still, Chip in Unleashed, the one game he got, he was great. I love Chip. He's an A rank. A rank? A tier. Alright, I didn't really watch Sonic X that much. Like, I watched some of the first 2 arcs, with the adventure arcs. Chris is gonna be our first D tier character. Cosmo, I didn't really watch Sonic X when she was in the show. I didn't see it. I barely saw any episodes with her. So I don't really have much to go off of. I watched some of the show when I was really little. I think she was in there then, so we're gonna put her in C tier. We're gonna put her in C tier because I don't really remember her. All right, Cream. Now Cream, she's really fun to play as in the advanced games. If we're taking the IDW comics into account, which I am, probably gonna put her in B tier because just Cream in general versus Xenia. Is that her name? This girl from the Deadly Six. Just Cream in general versus Xenia. That alone is just a great characterization for Cream. Yeah, I keep saying characterization a lot. Cream actually stands up and fights Xenia when General can. It's great. Cubot is in D tier. I don't really like him. Next one is Dr. Eggman, Dr. Robotnik, whatever you know him as. I know him as the first S tier character of the list. Eggman is consistently a great character in all the games, all the forms of media, honestly. The IDW comics, he's great. In the TV shows, he's good. And then in the games, he's also great. So Eggman, he's an S tier, all the way. Elise, D tier. No, we're putting her at the top of the D tier. I'm not really trying to rank them. Well, I'll rank them all at the end. But just know, Elise is at the top of the D tier. She is the worst character in this tier. Alright, next up is Emerald from Sonic Battle. And Emerald, I like Sonic Battle. I like Emerald as a concept. How Gerald was working on him, and how he copies all the other moves of all the other characters. So Emerald, we're putting him in B tier. And of course, Emerald and Cream, their relationship is adorable. Alright, next up is Espio, and I gotta think about this one. In Sonic Heroes, you know, he was alright. I'm not gonna count anything before Heroes because the Chaotix kind of got a reboot. But in the IDW comics, I like Espio. So, and I just like Espio as a character. I like his design. I like the fact that he's a ninja, and in Sonic Heroes, if you do the tornado move, he could turn invisible and throw a shuriken. So yeah, we're gonna put Espio in A tier. I was debating either A or B, but no, we're putting him in A tier. All right, Gamma, we're gonna put him in B tier, right? So Gamma, his whole character arc, going from being just an Eggman robot and then all the way to sacrificing himself against his brother Beta, I thought that was really cool. But he doesn't stand out that much to put him in A. So we're going to keep him in B, especially since there's another Eggman robot that I like a lot more than Gamma that's probably going to go in A. This guy, what do you want me to say? I didn't watch the show he was in. I'm putting him in C tier. Alright, the hard-boiled heavies. I like them as enemies. I like the fact that they're just egg robos that got turned because of the Phantom, I think, right? The Phantom Ruby turned them into the hard-boiled heavies. And I love their boss fights. Except the Heavy Magician. The best part about the Heavy Magician was that he gave reference to Bark, Bean, and Fang. But otherwise, the hard-boiled heavies... What? But page on resp... Bro. Alright, we're back. So the hard-boiled heavies, as a collective, I'm going to put them in B tier. Honey the Cat, I didn't play Sonic the Fighters, and I know she's in, I think, the Archie comics, which I didn't read, so we're putting her in C tier. Oh boy, Infinite. Now, if you've been a Sonic fan from any amount of time, from 2017 to now, and you've seen anything about Sonic Forces, you're gonna hear what I'm about to say. You've heard it 1,000 times already. Infinite could have been such a good character, but they just messed him up. I can't with Infinite. I'm putting him in D tier. He's cool as a concept, but they did nothing for him. He wasn't even in the final battle. You fight him again, which is just the Metal Sonic fight, and then he flies away, and then that's it. So I have to put him in D tier. Alright, Jet the Hawk, I'm putting him in A tier. Alright, I love Sonic Riders. I didn't play Zero Gravity, and I didn't play Free Riders. But Sonic Riders, I love it. I love Jet as a rival to Sonic. I love the fact that all the Babylon Rogues are birds, and that they're doing hoverboards in Sonic Riders. Jet is just such a cool character. I really like Jet, so we're putting him in A tier. And speaking of A tier, look at the drip. Look at the drip. Knuckles drip. We have Knuckles the Echidna, Guardian of the Master Emerald, but we have to. Wait, this is Sally. Where'd I grab Sally from? We're grabbing Knuckles. We're putting him in A tier. Well, so much for the. I'm pretty sure this list was supposed to be in alphabetical order. So much for that. We're putting Knuckles in A tier because of this characterization in the new game. Forces, he was just alright. He was the leader of the Resistance. He was really, like, serious and stuff, which I think is better than him being a literal joke character in Lost World and Boom. But I'm not going to be using Boom as a reference, because I think Sonic Boom would be better off if it didn't exist. But Knuckles as a character, because of some of the newer games, bringing him down a peg. Instead of being S tier, he's going to be A tier. Alright, Vanek, I didn't really watch Sonic Underground, so he's also going in C tier. Sally, I didn't watch Sad I Am. I didn't read the comics, the Archie comics, so we're also going to put her in C tier. Maria, she's alright. She's quintessential to Shadow's whole story. But just Maria, I'm probably going to put her in C tier. She's just kind of there. Like, I know I just said she was quintessential to Shadow's backstory, but we don't really see that much of her, so we're putting her in C tier. Alright, Marine. I don't really like Marine that much. I'm also putting her in C tier. Alright, next up we have Mephiles, and I don't know where I want to put Mephiles. It's between B or C. It's just, his motivation is to rejoin with Iblis to reform Solaris, so I think is neat. But just how he goes about it, you know? He tries to convince Silver to kill Sonic, when Mephiles shows that he can clearly kill Sonic himself. It just... I'm gonna put him in C tier. Alright, Metal Sonic is another A tier character. I just think he's really cool! He's a robot Sonic! And his aspiration to be like Sonic, especially in Heroes. I think that, right, Heroes is where he got the most characterization, because he actually, spoke. And I just love Metal's design, and he's just really neat. I'm putting him in A tier. Alright, next up, Mighty the Armadillo. I never played Knuckles as Chaotix. I played Sonic Mania. I played as him in Sonic Mania. And he's pretty neat in Sonic Mania. We're gonna put him in B tier, because that's really the only exposure I've had to Mighty, is him in Sonic Mania. And he's pretty fun to play as. I like his design. So we're gonna put him in B tier. Next up, I think her name's Nicole from the Archie comics. I didn't read the Archie comics. Alright, next up is E123 Omega. He's just a better Gamma. His dialogue is really funny. His grudge against Eggman and Sonic Heroes, and him just roasting all the other robots and even his own teammates. He's great. Also, I like the lore in 06. How when humanity turns against Shadow, Omega's the one who has to take him in. And I just really like Omega. I'm putting him in A tier. Omochao, he's alright. A lot of people say he's annoying, and I guess I can agree he is annoying, but he's not like that annoying. So we're putting him in C tier. Omochao's ranking above Infinite. Oh boy. Oh, people are gonna love this tier list. Next up is Cubot. He's kind of inoffensive. I'm putting him in C tier. Same thing with Professor Pickle. He's just kind of there in Unleashed. And he is not good, but he's not bad. He's just neutral. I'm putting him in C tier. Next up is Ray. Right, next we have Ray the Flying Squirrel. And I didn't play... I forgot, what was it? Was it Sega Sonic the Hedgehog? The game where Ray made his debut? Yes, Sega Sonic the Hedgehog. I didn't play that. Big surprise. Sonic Mania Plus is, again, my main exposure to Ray. Oh yeah, and the Sonic Mania Adventure shorts. I think Ray's really charming in the shorts, but I feel like Ray and Mighty kind of have to be grouped together because they're very similar. Not in design or anything. Like in game appearances, they're really similar. I do also like Ray's design, so we're gonna stick him right in B tier. All right, next up is Rouge the Bat, and we're gonna put her in A tier. She's Shadow's main partner. I love their interactions in Heroes and 06 and Adventure 2. They're just great characters. But I think, oh whoa, not B tier. I'm gonna put Rouge in A tier. She's probably my favorite female Sonic character. I know. Everyone's like, Blaze. No, we're putting Rouge over Blaze. This guy from the show, I didn't watch the show. All right, next up we got the big boys. We got Shadow. We got Silver. I didn't watch Sonic Underground. No, you're C tier. And then we got Sonic. Now we're gonna start off with Shadow. Shadow, I would put him in A tier at like the tippity top of A tier, but I gotta put him in S. I'd only put him in A tier because in the newer games, and especially in the IDW comics, in the Zombots, in the Metal Virus arc, they just made him an edgelord. In the original Adventure 2 and in Heroes and even in his own game, but mainly in 06. 06 had the best characterization of Shadow in my opinion, so I'm gonna stick him in S tier. Silver, now this is probably the most spicy hot take, but I'm putting Silver in S tier. Let me explain before you get the pitchforks out. Let me explain. Silver is my favorite Sonic character. Ever since I was a kid, Silver is my favorite Sonic character. Before I played Sonic 06, probably before I even heard of Sonic 06, I heard of Silver. I thought his design is cool. I think his abilities are super unique, the psychokinesis, and I just think he's a really cool character. And in Sonic Forces, he actually did something. He had an encounter with Infinite. He didn't win, but he had an encounter with Infinite, and I just think he's really cool, so I'm putting him in S tier. He's my favorite character, guys. Come on! Sonic, he's an S tier. What do you want me to say? It's Sonic the Hedgehog. He's an S. Do I have to explain? No? Okay, good. Next up, Styx. Styx is my least favorite Sonic character of all time. I'm putting her above Elise. This shows how much I don't like Sonic Boom. Elise was definitely my least favorite Sonic character until Boom rolled around. I just can't stand Styx. The Sonic franchise would be much better off without her. Styx is in D tier. She's at the bottom of the tier. She's the worst Sonic character, in my opinion. Alright, next up is Storm, and he's my least favorite member of the Babylon Rogues, so we're putting him in C tier. Next up is Miles Tails Prower. He would be S tier. He's so close, but I'm putting him in A tier, mainly because, okay, it's not just Sonic Forces. It's not just the fact that in Sonic Forces, he cowers in fear when Chaos sneaks up on him. Also, in Unleashed, he ran away from all the Gaia creatures. But it's just, in Sonic Adventure, his whole character arc was that he went from just being Sonic's sidekick to being able to stand on his own. And that characterization was just ruined in Unleashed and Forces. So I have to put him in A tier. I'll probably change up the list. Tails might go in S tier. He's so close to S tier. Nah, you know what? No. Screw that. We're putting Tails in S tier. As a matter of fact, we're putting Knuckles in S tier too. We're putting these guys in S tier. Newer games be damned. I'm putting them in S tier. I like them too much. Next up, one of the new IDW Sonic characters. We have Tangle. And I really like Tangle. So, we're gonna put her in B tier. Yeah, we're gonna put her in B tier. Yeah, I'm sick of it. We're putting her in B tier. Next up is Tikal. And Tikal's neat. Lore-wise, I really like her. So, but she doesn't really do any. She doesn't really get referenced outside of Adventure. So, yeah, we're gonna put her in C tier. Cream's mom, Vanilla, we're gonna also put her in C tier. She shows up in Sonic Advance 2. Don't really remember any other games where she shows up. Alright, next up we have Vector, and I'm putting him in S tier. Vector is just such a great character. The leader of Team Chaotix. I just really like Vector. I just think he's an S tier character. He's definitely my favorite member of all the Chaotix. It used to be SBO, but it's gotta be Vector. And in the IDW comics, guys, in the Metal Virus arc, this might be a spoiler. Alright, so spoiler warning for the IDW comics if you haven't read the Metal Virus arc. Did you see when Charmy broke out of the little bubble of the little capsule that they had him in? And Vector, just like a boss, just grabs Charmy and then goes into a horde of Zombots and closes the door behind him and says, SBO, the rest is up to you. Vector's an S tier character. Wave, she's alright. Yeah, she's just alright. We're gonna put her above Storm. I definitely like Jet better than them. So, yeah, we're gonna put Wave in C tier. No, I don't even remember this guy's name. It's been so long since I played Sonic Rush. I'm gonna put him in C tier. Inoffensive. Alright, next up is Whisper, and I'm gonna put her in the same tier as Tangle. I like her character. I like that she's based off the custom hero from Sonic Forces. I like her design, and I like that she's just a sniper. And I like her weapon, the variable Wispin. So yeah, we're gonna put her in B tier. Oh boy, the Wisp. Now that's really ironic because Sonic Colors Ultimate is coming out later this year. In Sonic Colors, they'd be in C tier. They're just alright, but since they just kept showing up in since they just kept showing up in modern games, and they're just not needed. I guess their use in Team Sonic Racing was unique. That was neat. I'd rather have the Wisp than just have normal items. Yeah, we're gonna stick them in C tier. I'm not gonna put them in D tier. So yeah, we're sticking with C tier. Alright, and last up we have the Deadly Six. I'm not gonna put them all in D tier. They're alright in the comics, in the IDW comics. Zavok, he's okay. We're putting him in C tier. Zaz? Is his name Zaz? I don't know what his name is. T's also alright. We're putting him in C tier. Xenia, D tier. This old guy, we're also gonna put him in. I like his fight with Jet, and how he just trash talks Jet about his leadership the whole time. We're gonna put him in. Yeah, we're gonna put him in C tier. The big guy, I don't know or care about him. He's in D tier. And then the emo guy, I think in the IDW comics he fought Silver and Whisper. Yeah, we're gonna put him in C tier. Yeah. Alright, let me arrange the list. Alright, so this is the full and complete Sonic tier list, and let me just make this perfectly clear. This is all my opinion. It's all my opinion. I'll drop the tier list link in the description just in case you want to do the tier list. And if you do the tier list, you should tweet it at me. Twitter.com/Vegidarian. You should follow me. So that'll be it. So if you enjoyed, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to get notified whenever I upload. So yeah, that's all. Bye, guys.